Hello everybody, Redden here. Welcome to another Dokkan battle video. I'm gonna try to upload this on Friday morning. I'm so in a hurry, dude. I need to pack my bags and be ready because I'm gonna be flying out in the next 8 hours by the time I'm recording this. But let's go ahead and talk about this because I believe by the time this video goes up, we're gonna have everything available for us to be able to do our 50 ticket summon. And I did want to jump into this conversation because a lot of people have been kind of misconstruing the idea of what interesting results could impact you of utilizing one method in comparison to another in terms of summoning with these global Dokkan tickets. Now, if you guys have not watched my summons yet, I do recommend you guys go back. We did the 50 ticket single summon that when it comes down to these banners. No, I just opened another tab. When it comes down to these banners, we have these tickets available that we can be able to use. Let me see if I can look them up. Yeah, these ones. And with these tickets, we can be able to use 50 global tickets to recruit a powerful character. It is a SSR guaranteed, and there's only one featured character available. I will of course pop in the other banners as well, just to keep a close eye on things, because there are other ways that you can be able to summon on these banners by utilizing these tickets, right? So yeah, let's bring these up as well. So first and foremost, I want to also bring up this video. Shout outs to our boy Minato's Flash. I love our Pookie, right? Where he basically lays the title here: 44 ticket summon is a scam. Let me see, this is maybe you don't have like normal closed captions and stuff like that, but it basically is the result of Shaft, right? Because he posted that comment after he did the summon, and this was the summons, right? He was only able to get this AJO Ultimate Gohan. So I as well got Days and Cacao. That was the unit that I got from my summons. And other people got really lucky on their tickets. I believe Minato posted a tweet on this. Yeah, like somebody else posted another Ultimate Gohan. Somebody, you know, they can be really unlucky. Of course, Mikey, your boy Mikey, was summoned with me on that 44 ticket, like 44% ticket single, and he got Coquette. Somebody got Bardock. Somebody got that STR Gohan. Summary of this is that not a lot of people got lucky. Some people did get lucky, right? Because you see that some people did pull Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. And some people are saying that is it a scam? Is it something that you're gonna lose value if you use this method in comparison to this one? No. There's no in between, right? So by the time this video goes up, we are going to get some extra missions, right? So this event is going to get updated. This proof of mastery, the shop is going to get updated, but the latest is gonna get updated today, if I'm not mistaken. If everything this might have been old already, but I believe by this time on Friday we should be able to get the update for this, right? Because right now the amount of tickets that we have at the moment, I believe, is 34, if I'm not mistaken. And of course we're missing the other ones because we do have some missions, right? We have some part 2 special missions that we haven't gotten yet. There are 2 missions, there are 4 tickets that are locked via the panel missions, and I want to bring them up so that way we can show them here. Let me bring up my phone whenever it comes in. I was also streaming, so you guys might see the little chat thing pop up and things like that, like the cool chat. But you guys can see that we are missing like these tickets, and these are missions that will become available soon. One of these is to tackle the, what is it? The Birth of the Shadow Dragons event, which will get updated during the celebration. And then of course there's another new event that we're going to get that's going to give us the opportunity to like clear it, and we get this one. So at the moment, the amount of tickets that we have are, okay, it's 36. So we get 4 from the panel missions, that's 40, and we're going to get 10 more. So basically speaking, we have all the tickets set up. We just have to wait for the new events or the new missions that we're going to get in the panel missions. So basically 2 and then 2. So that's 4, that's 40. And then if we go back into here, we get this, which is the final 10 tickets that we need, because the Proof of Mastery shop is going to get updated. Or like the treasure section in the Baba shop is going to get updated. We get the 10. Now, let's jump into the main discussion point. Is it better for you to do the ticket single or the 10 ticket multi? Now let's check, why is it important to differentiate the two of them. Number one, it is listed right here in perfect detail that if you're going to do your summons on all of these, you can be able to do a ticket summon that requires 50 tickets. And then of course a ticket summon that requires you to use 1 or 10 tickets. Now this is interesting because of the fact that we have a part 3 that's coming up. We don't know if these tickets should be used for said banners, because we're still getting some updates. We don't know yet as to where we're getting a part 3. I think the next video that's coming out today is going to, like, it's going to be me talking about if there's going to be a part 3 of the celebration, things like that. It doesn't give a, let me actually see, because it does give us an end date, and it's on the 18th. This is where the time where you can be able to use these tickets. And we, in particular, could see something that happens by looking at this date right here. We'll have 18 days to go. Within those 18 days, we could definitely see a part 2, or like a part 3 banner coming in, and we can use those tickets over there, or maybe not. Who knows? Because it's already indicated in the news that we have these characters where we can be able to use these tickets. So let's continue. Ticket summons where you can use the global ticket to perform a single summon, or 10 global tickets to perform a multi-summon. Those are one of the methods that you can be able to use these tickets for. The 10th character of a multi-summon is guaranteed to be an SSR. That is one of the ways that you can be able to use these tickets. You do use a single for the ticket, you spend it, oh, well, I didn't get lucky. Got a normal SR or something like that. Or you can get lucky, maybe get somebody featured if you do a 10 ticket multi. It all depends. Because RNG, a lot of people keep forgetting RNG is a factor in this game. And then we also have this. Ticket summons that require 50 tickets. Ticket summons where you can use 50 global tickets to perform a summon that allows you to recruit an SSR character. There is only one featured character for each summon, and the character's summon rate is 44%. Now, a lot of people have commented on this as well on the previous video that I did this, where the ticket rates are not supposedly exactly 44%. It does seem to have a bit extra percentage for you to be able to obtain the character. We don't know for certain, but if we're just going by the 44%, you can also have a 56% chance of failing said ticket summon. I know that Minato didn't get lucky, but Ningen did get lucky on his ticket single summon. The 56% is going to be ever present. So RNG is strictly something that's going to be present in this game. So if we go into the comments right here, you know, yeah, calling a 44 ticket multi is crazy work. Now, that is true because we were like, is it a 44 ticket multi? Is that what's gonna happen? Of course, it's not a multi. It's a summon that we can recruit one SSR. So yeah, it's a scam if you don't get the new unit, but it's the best thing if you win. Yeah, that's how gambling works. Literally that. Toon said it best, would you rather do a single with a 44% chance and fail, or blow through 5 ticket multis with a 6% to 10% chance? And that is what I want to cover here. I don't believe that for veterans, for players who have been playing this game for ages and have most of these guys, if not all of these guys, except for the new character, in their box, what they would do is, well, I'm gonna do this because there's only one feature unit. Yes, there are unfeatured characters in here. So the opportunities of you pulling this guy are not as high as you going over here. Because if you look at the rates of a featured card, they have a 10% chance of pulling a featured character. 5% if you want somebody featured. So the total rates are like 5% for the featured ones, and then 5% for the unfeatured. And these cards, there's only 10 cards that are featured in here. Over here, you only have the one featured character, and you have a 44% chance of pulling the new unit. Why is that so imperative? Why is that so important? Because again, if you have been playing this game for the longest time, I would indicate to you, just do it, just do this. Why are you wasting your time doing these summons where they have a 6 to 10% chance to like do 5 ticket multis, and in those multis you can get a featured, but let's say you get a featured Super Saiyan 3 GT Goku. You are setting yourself up for failure if you decide to just blow through the tickets that we have available, because you can still do summons on these right now. If you have tickets, you can do them. However, you're going to lose a lot of value because this in particular is going to guarantee you an SSR if you get, like, this is going to guarantee you the new unit if you are able to get an animation. An animation basically just lets you know immediately, oh, I got him. You got the new unit, because that is basically what how this works. I have been getting so many comments during my streams. Oh, the 44% ticket summon is a scam. Just like, you know, Minato titled it here. Because I didn't get lucky, because I didn't get the unit. I understand that we fell under the 56% of the luck rate of not pulling the unit. People are not going to get lucky on that 56% chance. However, we have the 44% in comparison to 5%. Like, you can weigh it down. On the one side of things, you have a 44% chance of pulling the new unit. But yes, you can fail it because it has a 56% chance of failing, but it's a 44% chance of pulling the new unit. Or you do 5 ticket summons of 10 characters, and you will only have a 5% chance of pulling the new unit. And even then, a 5% chance of pulling featured characters, which means you can do a summon and pull Baby. You can do a summon, pull the Trunks. You can do a summon, pull the Gammas. You can do a summon, pull these guys. And then you're done. You're out of luck. So, ridiculous, man. Yeah, if you're an end game player, it's gonna hurt way worse. They should have made the loose pole at least one of the featured characters within the appropriate banner. I wouldn't say so. I guess if it's like if they would do that, like, oh, this guy's the featured one. He's the only featured character in here. And then if you pull the unfeatured, then this pool would be a lot less. Then I would say maybe they can do it. Like they can close the gap instead of having like 300 plus unfeatured characters and then only having the feature unit in here. But yeah, if you are an end game player, again, who has most of these units available, I wouldn't do this. I would not summon on the 50, like 10 ticket multi. Because you're wasting your luck, you're wasting your resources. Meanwhile, people are gonna justify not to summon on this because they didn't get lucky. And that's the problem. So, I'm sorry. If you are somebody who is starting new, who needs characters from this banner, then I would gladly say go for this. Because you will want to get more characters on your box to build your box. That's basically 50 characters that you can get if you utilize all these tickets. Now, if you go here, you would do this if you are an end game player. Like, for example, I don't mean to do this in a way that I'm showing off, things like that, but we go back here. I have most of the units in the game. Most of the units in the game, I was able to pull Gogeta, I was able to pull Omega, things like that. I have been playing the game for 9 years, almost 10 years now. I'm approaching 3,000 days in the game. That means that I've been playing the game non-stop. Well, not in its fullest, right? Because the days of operations started way back before I started playing. But I basically have all the units in the game. Most, if not all, the units in the game, apart from the very old, unobtainable ones. And then you go back here. I would say, for me, since I've been an endgame player, I would do this summon. It's a 44% chance. And they indicated to you, even way before I think when the banner started to go live, when we didn't even have the full tickets, they had this available. And sometimes, you know, we have the meme like, oh, Dokkan players can't read. It's an obvious statement. It's a sad meme, but it lives to be true every single time because we don't read. So, yeah, man. I get a lot of comments in streams that we should never have this again. That we should have the same thing that the 10th anniversary had with the Purunga Wish and the 10th anniversary stone, where we can be able to get a free unit. First and foremost, that's never gonna happen because it was special only for the 10th anniversary. And this is another alternative to pull the unit. You can use this if you are a normal player who doesn't have most of the units listed in the banner. And do keep in mind, I'm only using this banner as an example, but you can use all 4 banners. The tickets are right here. The Blue Goku, Rosé, Sin Omega Shenron. I don't know why they keep naming it Sin. It's Omega. And then, of course, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. But yeah. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys think. These are my thoughts, man. If you're a new player, this is the way to go, because this is gonna give you more units, and more units for your box is better because you're gonna build up your box. However, if you're an endgame player and you have the 2 options, 44% completely outweighs 5%. That's shown here. And do keep in mind, 5% of the featured pool. So featured units that are listed right here. 44%, only 1 featured character. So I'm expecting a lot of good results on the second batch of tickets. I don't know if they're gonna go up and available on Friday, so we'll see. But yeah, man, I don't understand the discourse. I don't understand the cons, like the constant complaining. But these are really good for endgame players that have an opportunity to pull characters a lot easier for free. Like imagine pulling Gogeta for free just off these tickets. It's crazy. People are calling it a scam. But yeah, let me know down in the comments below what you guys think. These tickets should be fully released by the time we get these missions, of course. I'm gonna jump here. We're gonna get the new stage for the Birth of the Shadow Dragons event. We're also gonna get like missions to complete these. Once we get those done, we then get to have an upgrade of the Proof of Mastery exchange medals. Like I don't have it because I believe I exchanged everything from it, but there's gonna be an update to that shop. Yeah, I don't have it here with me. There will be an update to this treasure item, the shop that is going to give you like these items, like the Proof of Mastery. You can exchange 10 tickets on that event, and it will give you the set of 50 tickets. So you will be able to use these on part 2 and do your summons. Now, if you're an in-game player, I really recommend doing this one. 44% chance of pulling a new unit. You can fall under the 56%. I fell for it too. But 44 outweighs the 5%. And this is the 5% out of 10 featured SSRs. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy the video. Let me know down in the comments below if the tickets are available by the time you guys are watching this, and if you guys are indecisive still. Let me know your thoughts. What could be something that helps you make a proper decision regarding what summons should you do. Like I mentioned, for new players, do this one. It's going to be more beneficial for you because it's going to give you more characters, and maybe, just maybe, you get a pretty good animation to get the main unit. Or basically, you can use this for endgame players. That gives you a 44% chance of pulling the new unit. It's a lot higher. So hopefully you don't fall under that 56% like I did. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys stay tuned for more Dokkan videos down the days. And I'll see you guys all in the next one.